Hey guys, this is Kirop speaking, and today we are back in the Automation LC V3, the Lite campaign V3 opt-in beta version, broken as it is, in very early January still. We are approaching the end game. Yeah, very much approaching the end game. There are not many cars left to design, or at least I don't really want to design many more cars, because we are just dominating. We are in a happy place with our money. A few billion here and there, that's pocket money, really. And we can just hammer them out. Look at that, the current lineup. The Draguna R3 is still going strong. It's being replaced by the Xenia. Yes, by the Xenia. And still making 160 million a month. How are you doing that? With a 130% markup at a competitiveness score of 113 and 107. Yeah, that's the thing. Why aren't you producing this thing, though? Come on. Go ahead. Produce some convertibles. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, you have to come down a bit with your the markup, but otherwise it's looking pretty nice still. And then we have the Zoya, our city car, that also is getting a facelift and still producing massive amounts of cash. Even more amounts of cash is the Nevena, which is still selling at also massive markups. But again, the convertible and the fun, not selling. It's the sales algorithm, which is weirding out a bit. The Olga, that's our latest edition, and man, yes, that was a good decision. 26,000 delivery vehicles a month at 46% markup, slowly getting there. We did have basically no awareness in that category, so that's why it's a bit slow. Because at 168% competitiveness, you would be able to sell this at probably 100% markup. So now we're just going to wait a little, wait for our new generations to come out. And now the Zoya has stopped production, just selling off the remaining stock. Yeah, very nice, lasting a few more months. Ooh, our costs really are going up though. What is sneaking up there? That's all our engineering and factory work. So very, very soon, 2 more months to go. The economy is just killing it right now. Good time to release a new car. At a markup of 300%. Whoops. And still at this markup selling 6,500 cars. That's 300 million in profits! Oh, and the Nevena is now out of a job. Yeah, okay, factory shutdown. It is being retooled. Whoa, what is this bull market? That is crazy. 7, 8, 9% growth per year. Oh, now it's flattening out. But it's just the expansion that is flattening out. It's still expanding like crazy. And into that massive market, that's soon going to be on a downtrend, but still growing, we'll be launching the latest facelift of the Nevena. And there we go, first production month. Will we sell everything? Answer is, come on. No. Convertible isn't too hot. But we made 400 million in profits first month. 600 million! 600 million! Alright, we need to check out what's actually going on here. So, Nevena, perfect. Although, that just dropped a bit, I don't quite know why. It's now producing 56,000 of this one and basically nothing of the others. This one steals the cake and eats it too. Zoya is doing exceptionally well. Selling all the production, well, only the basic really, and we can sell it at 250% markup. Fuck me, that's crazy. Draguna is still going, but soon. I think the tooling time here is 9 months, right? So we are a year away, roughly a year and a month or 2 months. So soon we are expecting a shutdown to see the Xenia come into production. And at this point we really should be making our last cars. Let's see, 2005, so the car will come out in 2010. Then we will need a final facelift at some point, but that should be it. Don't even really need the final facelift, just let it run through. Sell whatever it can. The Olga also needs a... Oh shit. Yeah, that one needs a very quick facelift. Let's do that right now. Facelifts are quick. Oh, does it really? It's still at 142% competitiveness. Yeah, I don't think it does. This one holds up just fine. So both the Nevena and the Zoya need a new one, an entirely new one. And the Nevena is all the way down at 1.2 shifts? That doesn't seem too healthy. Yes, we do need a new car. And I think we found one. 2009 models. Hatchback, wagon, even a convertible. 2 convertibles. A coupe. And a sedan. Yeah, that's the one we're going to choose. Slightly larger than we usually do. Maybe that is too large. But families do like the larger cars. And we do have a city car lineup with the Zoya. So I would think that we should go for the larger wheelbase version. And we will finish the game without ever having chosen anything but steel, steel, steel. Yes, monocoque steel. Okay, front, transverse, and we go for McPherson front. And torsion beam rear, as always, dirt cheap. So what do we have on offer when it comes to engines? We could use the 2.5 liter inline 4 engine. But nah, that's weird. This one is a little too small. Should have made it slightly larger. Just so that I'm more future-proof. And this one is getting old. Single overhead cam 2. It's not good enough. It's not good enough for the emissions. I think we do need an upgrade. We do need a big inline 4 that is not quite as big as this one. Although this could work. Can we make this, like, downbore this like crazy? Because this has... Oh no, this has SPFI. Okay, SPFI. That's not good. Oh no, wait a second. No, it doesn't. Because this one has MPFI. So this one is just lying. It's lying to us. Oh no. Never seen this in automation before, that the UI lies. Never. No, okay. So MPFI it is. That was why it took so long and why it's a future-proof item. Yeah, let's try. Let's try to make something that is reasonable from this engine. So we can downbore it to almost 2 liters. We are still having the issue. How? It's not the smoothest of engines. And if we... Oh, it can... The smallest version can almost be a 1.7. Yeah, this is already a multi-point. I think we're going dirt cheap and just put this one in our new cars. We already have what we need for it. So, why not? Just need to make sure that I actually take the old one into the new facelift. Because otherwise there will be issues with its production. With Olga's production, I mean. Not with the production of these. So I think I want to use a reasonable sized bore and then de-stroke it a bit. So it's still over square. Like this. It makes it somewhat more smooth. And in here, now we can rev a little higher. The single overhead cam, 4-valve. Amazing technology. Super advanced in 2005. 6,000 RPM? Yeah? Yeah, that could work. And in here, what do we need to do? That needs to be reverse flow. Freeway cat. Yeah? I think this is all we need. Alright, let me edit the engine project just to make sure that it's all right and set up. So we don't want to activate this one. It just should be continuing its production, whatever it is. And this one is our new one. A 2000 E05. And now we can make the premium out of this. And we have plenty of bore available for that. Without actually making the engine larger. It's massive. Cast iron too, so it's a really heavy engine for what it provides. 2 liter. It's 2.5 liter sized engine. So how premium can we get it? Full bore. And we could make it square if we wanted to. 2.2 liter? Or is this too rumbly already? No, it's still okay. It's not great, but it's still somewhat okay. Need to drop... Oh, we can get a bit more cam. 32 is reasonable. VVT it has already. And what other changes do I need? Multipoint is good. 91. It does need a tiny bit of potential sportiness. And we can get that from doing like 13.8, 13.7 maybe. We do slap on another reverse flow muffler. Up the flow. And that should be okay. Slightly larger engine, slightly more power. Much more quiet than the other one. And this is all decent enough. Do we have... Oh yes, we have plenty more octane now. So up the compression. And that should be it. 114 horsepower. It's not very premium, but certainly is nicer to drive. The awful sound from the rattling engine is not quite as pronounced in this one. And also, how good a move is this? Just take the engine out of your utility vehicle and put it into your next family car. That's a proper shitbox manufacturer. But now things get interesting. Now we need to make a sport variant out of this thing. Clone the contents and see what we can do. So let's go for cast pistons instead. They can rev slightly higher. And do a 2.1 liter sporty engine. Yeah. There we go. Yes. Slightly over square. I can't rev it any higher though. 137 horsepower is all we can get out of this. The performance intakes does make a wee bit of a difference. 2 extra horsepower, but also some extra running costs. And we have reached peak performance at 140 horsepower. That should suffice. Now that all the engines are complete, it's time for the first trim. And as always, we make the most budget of versions, the wagon. And it's a big Archana boat. Beautiful, as always. Almost looks a little muscly. Our go-to advanced automatic 5-gear option it is. And probably they want to have all the spacing in the world. 4th gear just barely reaching 100 kilometers an hour. Nah, let's not go quite that extreme. 175s should be enough. Plenty of tire for a car like this. And dirt cheap. How much do we pay? 150 bucks? Yeah, it's about right. Solid disc 2-piston, and maybe we get away with another dirt cheap drum brakes in the rear. Drop that down to kind of drivability comfort levels. Brake bias, I don't know, probably a little higher. And nothing there. More cooling. 75. Yeah, it's enough. 5-seat, yes, that is what we are aiming for. And whoa, no. Standard interior, way too expensive. But we do need to invest into basic CD. Because none no longer is an option, really. It just destroys too much. Electric for this one. Electric power steering. And just ABS. Standard 2000s is now an option for the safety. No, it's getting expensive, these packages. Progressive springs, gas mono, and passive. And family utility, there we are. Now a quick round of fine-tuning. Quite happy with the gears as is. We have a fuel economy of 7.4 liters 100k. Not bad for a car of that size. It's 1.5 tons, so that is impressive. Okay, it doesn't look like we get around using solid disc rear. No, not 6-piston. Are you crazy? Oh, man. So, yeah, that is a lot better. And I gladly make the brakes smaller. Let's have them sized at 250s. Brake distance is just terrible. The tires don't grip. Oh, I can make them grip even worse. One sec. Hard, long life. Oh, that actually gives us plenty of extra. More load capacity and cheaper. So that is a good move. Let's see, 200. It's not that much cheaper. But no, this is really good. And probably also switched over because we no longer have terminal oversteer. Yes, I am happy with this one. It's looking good. Well set up. I don't necessarily need to push this all the way down. Although I could, because we don't have any sportiness anyway, so this is kind of a waste to be sitting there. Apart from giving us slightly better cornering, which also factors into the drivability stat. But yeah, let's see if I can bring this down a bit towards 100% drivability. Yeah, close enough. That's not bad. Slightly higher score. Final markets overview. Dirt cheap, this car. And looking nice. Let's continue. So now we make the family version of this one. Not the family utility version. So a hatchback version. Put in the slightly... Oh, that was my tea, which I just spilled. That wasn't too good. Unfortunately, no electronics equipment was hit. So we're going for a hatchback version. Is this a 5-door? Yeah, alright. Same gearbox in there. Nothing fancy whatsoever. They probably want a bit more overdrive. And less spacing. Less ridiculous spacing. 195s on the tires. Alloy rims. Okay, yes. 70 profile. Could be a little larger. Yeah, they could be larger, but then we have to invest into more expensive rims to make them the profile decent enough. So let's go small on the tire diameter instead. And have those. A little too high still. Otherwise, looking reasonable for 2005. Cooling airflow, let's put it to 70 and 5 seats, yes, but we put it on standard. Oh, that's expensive. Maybe we do want to have a bit more premium of a trim here. So premium and standard. And we're still getting around using anything but ABS. No power. It's all fine. It's not a sporty tune. So where are my markets? Family is quite a bit higher. Family Premium kind of appreciates it as well. Let's take away the utility markets there. Looking decent. 131 there. And the Premium at 127. Low sportiness penalty. Yeah, I can't do much about it. Not without electronic stability control. Because if we had that, then we could have a much more sporty tune overall and still have very high drivability. So the circle test penalty we're getting would be a lot lower. What are we at right now? Minus 26%. Yep, that's where we would get the sportiness from. Oh, and we would get the sportiness from doing a variable hydraulic. But we can't afford that. It's too much engineering time. I think I'm happy with this one. Not much more I can do. This setup is fine as well. 15.2. Oh, we could put in... Oh, that is something I forgot. I think I didn't put in the more premium engine. The weight difference is marginal, so it won't change much. Let's see how many kilos it adds, because it needs a stronger gearbox, of course. It has more torque. So we're at 1574.6. Oh yeah, that is scoring quite a bit better. And another 10 kilos. A lot more fuel economy there. Well, worse fuel economy there. It's 1.5 liters almost. 1.4. How far away are we from getting any kind of sportiness? Less than 5%. Okay, let's have a look here. Variable. Yeah, there it appears. There it appears. And that makes it such that the family premium segment no longer has a sportiness penalty. There's a hint of sportiness in this car now. Good enough for them. I'm just happy that we are rid of the penalty. Minus 90%. It's fine. That is all the sportiness we can get out of this. The utility engine. And what are the markets saying? Wow, that is green. And now, we're going for the fun category. Although really I don't have to make one because it's always stopped selling anyway, for whatever reason. It really shouldn't, it's an algorithm problem, but yeah, this one is just going to dominate because it's the cheapest and sells the highest volume, so it kind of suppresses the others down and down and down until they're no longer produced. Let's just confirm what they want. So they do have a practicality score requirement of, where is it? Where is it? These are the main stats. There, 7.7. I'm blind. Yes, 7.7%. That's a decent requirement. So we probably do want to stay with the hatchback, because we're not getting into the fun premium category, which require or would like to see a coupe. Delete out the premium version of the engine and put in the now existing S05. By just putting in the engine, we are already at 5.6 sportiness. Yeah, I think I'm going to stay with this hatchback. Should be a good platform. Advanced automatic, yeah. Keep it the same. A bit more sporty gearing, maybe. 11.2 seconds from 0 to 100. Phenomenal. 3 piston brakes make a massive difference. You can see that there. You know, we do have more grip now that I upped the tire size. And the profile is, well, rim diameter 18, and we're down to a 55 profile at 205s front and rear on a sports compound. What is this? $400. And the fun category only needs 4 seats, was that correct? I believe so. That ups the sportiness again, and the prestige and everything else. So where are we at? Fun 156. Hell yeah. A sportier tune overall also helps. We're up to 161. Why is fun premium up there? Weird. UI madness. What's going on? Fun should be pinned up there. Ah, now it is. Alright. Okay, so we don't even get any wheel spin. It's so powerful. You don't even get any wheel spin. All the power is delivered straight to the asphalt. And its top speed is reached in 4th gear. It's just about 206 kilometers an hour. Right, 11.1 seconds from 0 to 100. And I think we can keep it in the premium and standard CD trim, so that we have it doubled up, or rather already tripled up, and only pay engineering once. The markets are loving it, and that is enough for me. Let's just quickly check out our final penalty to sportiness. Oh, that is low. Just minus 60% basically. It's not terrible at all. This time around we're keeping our lineup simple, so that is it. And now we just need a name. And we shall call it the Layla. It's not the most badass name in history, but I guess we take it. Running out of names here. We're going to steal the factories. Which ones? It's those ones. Yeah, family utility shit. We're going to steal those. Both are large frees already. I think we can tool them more efficiently. Ouch, that costs. Holy shit, look at that. Going from 60, 2.5 billion, just to 70 is like 500 million in costs, but it does help production. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. This is taking forever. And I actually don't know. Oh, that stuff. Entertainment. Holy shit, that is taking forever. Oh, that's not entertainment though, that is driver aids. Why are they still taking forever? We should have a decent amount of familiarity by now. Oh, look at that. Okay, it thinks we have 0. That's interesting. So familiarity doesn't work for that yet. That's something I need to look into. Okay, because of the engineering times, where this is the largest vector, can't really do anything but rack all those sliders up and only get to 57 tooling. That hurts, because it's 100 production units still. We do have 2 really large factories, though. That's a lot of production capacity. But the tooling slider at 57, that's not optimal. Now the engine, though, that should be quicker. Hopefully we can make that one a bit more reliable, so that the car is positively affected. Oh, this is a large 1 factory. We do need the other factories to join in, though. Oh, interesting. So we can have the 1 factory to just continue producing that 1 variant of it for the Olga. Let's see. Okay. So nothing changes there, really. Why does it have to retool? No, that shouldn't happen. Alright, sign it off. And now we add our 2 large 3 factories. So that one. Oh, we only had 1 large 3. And this one is the other one. Oh, that doesn't take any time whatsoever. That's good news. Can have the funding all the way up. Pressure can go down. Reliability can go up. The process can be optimized. Won't exploit that too much. And tooling can be optimized. Yeah, that should be fantastic. Alright, sign that off. And that's looking rather strong. Yeah. Just 51 billion. Can we maximize this even more? That 54 billion. Lowest base price possible. The premium builds are going for less than 8k at 0 markup. We shall squeeze everything out of this. I upped the target shift to 2.7 and now we're at 61 billion profit after 10 years. We shall see about that. And yeah, it's looking good. Sign that one off. That one can wait. Yep, looking good. Great. Oh, that took a while. So next up would be the Zoya. We need to bring that one into the 2000s and closer to 2010. Because this one is also... that will come out in 2011 sometime. So indeed, that one will be next, and I don't think we have to do anything beyond that. The Xenia will need another facelift, but for the rest, I shall just let the campaign run out from there, and we shall see how it ends. Alright, hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time!